And then what happened?
So I literally grab her by her lash extensions and I drag her.
Wait. Hello?
Hey girl, did you see the news? Dude, I got all the tea, so I'm on my way to pick you up. Stop what you're doing. We need to talk about ASAP. All right, bye.
So what's the tea?
Girl, I'll tell you when we get there.
Are we rolling?
Girl, you're not going to believe this.
Cap or no cap?
Boosted, bitch.
What's up, guys? It's Mer.
We have fans now. Did you hear those claps?
Right.
I like sitting right here.
They're watching, yeah.
Right?
It's just me.
So, hey guys, we're back in action.
Yes, we
and
are.
it is summertime. We got the summer dresses on.
No shoes on.
No shoes. You're
we
welcome.
got our red solo cups.
Yes, today is Solo Cup Day, and we have a special guest today. We have Cap in the buildings, and I forgot for her full name for a second, and it's like Caprice Sun. It's wild, but it's Kaprice Dahms.
Yes.
So I call her Cap. So, where did this Caprice name come from?
Well, Caprice is my full name. You want to know where Cap came from?
Well, where did Caprice come
Yeah.
from though? Like,
A dream. My mom had
Really?
a dream, and it was in her dream. The spelling, everything.
what?
Yeah, wild. I've never met anyone with the same spelling, same name.
What's your ethnicity?
I knew that question was gonna come. My mom likes to say Heinz 57, just a mix.
Oh.
So if
my
anyone
God.
wants to buy me the fucking, what is that called?
What?
The
Oh,
23andMe Ancestry. Yeah, if anyone wants to buy me one of those to know my ancestry, then
Oh, you don't know what it is?
no, I have no idea.
Wow.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
mix. So if you have any guesses,
What would your guess be?
I honestly don't know, but I've gotten some wild guesses. I've gotten Oriental, gotten Middle Eastern, Italian.
I definitely see Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where caprese comes from.
Right.
Caprice, caprese.
Right.
Exactly. But so, maybe I'll find out soon.
Wow.
I can update you guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 24, almost 25.
Oh, yeah,
2
it's
weeks.
Taurus
right.
season. We have
Taurus
another
season.
Taurus.
Again. Oh my God.
I'm
We're
like
starting
right
to
on the
double up.
cutoff, though. I was almost a Gemini.
Are you a
Okay.
cusp?
Thank God. Well, I'm the 20th and the 21st, right? Is Gemini?
Yeah.
So I was like a day off. Thank God. I love being a Taurus.
What's the after's Gemini you said?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you ever pick up like Gemini traits or anything?
I'm not really sure because I'm not like super, like I know that I'm stubborn because I'm a Taurus, but I don't know like a lot of the other signs. Like, do you guys know what Geminis are?
Well, Zena, my roommate's a Gemini, so I definitely studied a Gemini.
You're like, I know exactly. what it
Yes.
is.
They like have like multiple personalities. That's what they're like. That's what their main thing is
Okay.
known for.
I don't really think I have multiple personalities.
Justin over
Maybe.
here behind the video, he's like, this bitch. He's a Gemini.
I don't think I have multiple personalities. I'm just like shy at first.
You
don't
think
know
so?
me? Yeah.
No, I didn't get that.
Yeah, I don't think so
Really?
either. Yeah. I feel like you're very talkative right away.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've changed as I've grown.
Hmm.
Become more comfortable in my skin.
So what do you do on like your day to day?
Day to day, get up, enjoy some coffee, work on OnlyFans, work on Instagram, work on TikTok, just the norm.
So do you model full time? Is that what you would say you would do?
Yeah. Model
Nice.
full time, which was wild. Don't know where that came from.
Yeah, how did that start?
So I was working full time, living in my hometown, and I had an OnlyFans. Someone that knew me from my OnlyFans was like, "You need to work with this photographer." I was like, "No, I have a full time job. I can't. I don't have the time, energy. No." And then finally, after months, I was like, "Fine, whatever. You can introduce me." And it was Darren. And it didn't end up working out. He was supposed to sponsor a shoot. It didn't end up working out. And then like months later, Darren reached back out. And Darren the Wild exclusive for anyone who doesn't know. He was like, "Hey, like, do you still want to shoot?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be in Miami. Like, I can meet you in New York on my way there, on my way back." And he was like, "No way. I'm going to be in Miami the same week." So yeah, I met him there. And that's kind of like started my modeling. I finished out my like contract for work, put in my resignation, and then just started modeling full time.
Wow. How fast of a turnover was that?
So I met him in February, and then I was done my job June 31st
Wow.
or June 30th.
So that's like 3 months. I'm counting how far, like, what, May you said? February? I'm like,
February.
March, April, May.
Math
So,
is
like,
not our strong
yeah.
suit.
Clearly.
So like 3 to 4 months?
Yeah.
You quit your job? Wow.
Yeah, I was living at home in my hometown, and I was just like, you know what, there's more out there for me. I'll have my degree to fall back on. Why not take a chance, do this, do whatever? And so I just quit.
Where are you
Resigned.
from?
I'm from Maine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Darren likes to call it Canada, but it's not Canada for everyone who knows geography.
Oh my God.
Maine is up there.
It is up there, and I'm like not from southern Maine either.
Oh my
like
God.
central northern Maine.
They're like known for a lot of mosquitoes, and I hate mosquitoes.
Yeah, well, I used to live in the dairy capital of Maine.
Oh, God.
So a lot of cows.
No.
Not the vibe.
No.
Not the vibe. So yeah. So needless to say, I needed to get out of there. So it
Yeah.
wasn't hard to be like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
What was your
definitely
childhood like
me.
up there?
It was a little boring because I'm a single child. I just grew up with my mom, single mom. So it was like my imagination just ran wild. I played by myself a lot, and you know, it was weird. I like kind of like just hung out with other people in big families because I'm like an extrovert. I like to be around people. I like to hang out with people, but it was just like, you know, you're an only child. It's like, who do you play with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you and your mom close?
Yeah, very close.
Does she know about your OnlyFans and everything? Oh,
Yeah, she does. She's actually encouraged me to actually meet Darren and like kind of go for it because I was like, you know, I don't need that. Like I don't need to do that. I have a job. Like, you know, it's a waste of time. And she was like, fuck it, Cap. Like, why not? Like what
Worth a chance.
yeah, what bad could come of it? Like just let him connect to you. You meet him, you like him, cool. If you don't, never speak to him again. And I was like, you know what, you're right. You're right, Mom.
Aw.
And like we talk about everything. I talk to her all the time. She comes down and visits now because obviously like I've lived with her except for when I went away for college. Like I've just been us living together our whole lives, and then well, my whole life, obviously. But like now I'm like moved away. I live like 8 hours away from home, so it's a lot.
Was that hard for you at first?
I don't know because it was so the way everything happened. Like it was never like, oh, I officially like moved down here. It was just kind of like, you know, I started coming down more and staying longer. And just probably in like January, it was like official. Like we moved in, we got our own place. So then it was like, she's like, oh, you're really moved out. You're not coming back. And I was like, no. So I've like tried to like make it a point to like go up and visit her when I can. And like she comes down, obviously, but it's a long haul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
8 hours a drive is a long time.
Yeah, like
no
through New
thanks.
York.
Ooh.
No.
Lots of edibles and
Yeah.
little road sodies.
Right.
Get the bang.
Yeah. So what do you do for fun now?
What do I do for fun now? Basically, shoot. I feel like we're always meeting new people and like kind of make that like our fun and just like kind of like drinking and mushrooms obviously
Obviously.
are the new rave in our household. So yeah, I mean,
Cap is trying to get us to do our first little
Yeah.
mushroom
I'm trying
experience.
so hard.
She's like, when are you guys gonna come over? When are you gonna come over? When are we coming to you?
So we have the shrooms ready. So like, you know, whatever day you want to come over.
She's like, I have them in my pocket right now.
Yeah, right?
Darren and I will literally be home and ready to do mushrooms. So
Oh
just
my
let us know, give us the word, and we'll be ready.
I am really excited because everyone says, like, obviously I don't want to, like, do shrooms and, like, hallucinate and shit. I want
Yeah.
to do it because they say if you microdose, it's actually, like, really good for you. Like, opens up your third eye. It helps
Yeah.
maybe, like, cure depression.
Yeah.
What was your experiences with that?
So I don't know. I was talking to Mur a little about this before, and like I don't know if I can necessarily like speak on that. Like I'm not someone who's like struggled a lot with my mental health or anything, but I do think it is like very eye opening, and it is sort of like I don't know, like you just like reflect on yourself, on your personality, and a whole different thing. Like you look at the world so differently, like not only like when you're on them, but like it's not like when you drink and you like consume alcohol and you don't really remember what happened when you were drinking. Like you remember what was happening when you took those shrooms and like how it opened your mind and what you were thinking about and what you were talking about. And I feel like it just kind of like helps you like look at the world differently. I don't know if I necessarily have like an experience to like talk about that, but like I definitely do think it's an eye opener.
How would you compare it to like smoking or edibles or something like that?
So I feel like I'm not a super big weed person. We've definitely been over that. But I feel like you can get some of like the paranoia, but it's like I feel like almost when you smoke weed or you do edibles, it almost like takes over. And like if you get paranoid, it's like a constant like
Like if you're having a
avalanche.
bad high, you're having a bad high.
Yeah.
There's like no coming out.
It's an avalanche into paranoia and you're stuck in there. But I feel like with shrooms, like even if you get a little anxious or paranoid, like I feel like personally I've been able to like, you know, talk myself out of it and just be like, you know what, like you're having a good time. You're comfortable, you're safe where you are, like you're just enjoying, like you're in your head. It's just shrooms, you're overthinking stuff. It's what's supposed to happen with shrooms. It's literally what you're supposed to do. So just enjoy it.
And how long does that last?
I think it depends on like how much you do, but like obviously like if you're just kind of like doing some stems and like microdosing, like you're not going to feel a huge effect. So I feel like it's hard to tell like exactly how long it lasts, but like if you trip like you're out hours, like hours.
Like till you fall asleep?
Yeah, but like it's hard to fall asleep because if you're like tripping, like you just get an adventure in your mind and you're like out like
You're daydreaming.
seriously, like you just kind of like
I'm
you-
like excited, scared, like hyped up. Like I don't know. I have all sorts of feelings about trying.
yeah. I mean, I think you're gonna like it. Like it's just one of those things that like if you're around like good energy and like you know you don't have to do anything later, like there's nothing to get anxious about, nothing to get nervous about. It's just a good time.
Oh.
So you think when you tried at first, it matters like your surroundings and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just someone like I don't really do any sort of drugs in like unfamiliar situations. I've like never been one to like go out to parties and accept drugs from random people.
Yeah,
So
right.
like that's just not me. So I feel like no matter when I do drugs, it's in a good situation. So I couldn't really say like if the situation, I hear people saying that like the situation matters and it affects your trip. But I just like personally always like do drugs around people that I'm comfortable with and that I know are a good time and I'm like not gonna be like
I
nervous
feel like
about
you
it.
can't have a bad time with you. I feel like every
Yeah.
time you're so
Yeah.
bubbly and happy. Like I don't even know. I love
Yeah.
it.
I mean, it's true. I
She's
mean,
like, yeah, I'm the best.
When we do shrooms, it's with you.
Yeah.
no, seriously, like, oh my gosh, like in college, like I had like friends who would be like, you're just so conceited. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking conceited. Like, I just like my life. Like, I'm happy with myself. I like my life. I enjoy my company. And like, I have no reason to be like sad or mope around. And like, I just feel like I want everyone to have a good time, like when they're around me and like with me. And like, what better way to do that with a little shrooms?
Oh my god.
I just gotta bring it back there. I gotta convince you guys. I feel like
I
I think you already
will.
did.
Okay,
I think you just did.
yeah.
Sorry, mom and dad.
I know. I'm like, this is a bad time for this, but
And I didn't even explain to everybody, but we actually met you through Darren, which is the Wild exclusive. And he's shooting here right now downstairs with Flower Bomb and Xena. But I was so excited to get to like know you as a friendship because I think I met you at like one of my parties.
Yeah.
And it got out of control.
It was out of control.
I feel like a lot of your friendships start like that.
I know, I swear to God. But I feel like you guys, I'm sorry if I'm calling this out,
Call it out. It's fine.
but I feel like at first I was like, are you guys like dating? Are you guys just like, are you like shooting Cap all the time? Or like, what's going on? And you were like, yeah. And then he was like, no, we're not dating. And then I was like, okay, they're not dating. And then you would be like, we are dating. And then finally you made some TikTok and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, they're fucking dating. So
Yeah.
how did that go?
It started like, I don't know, you know, when you just like connect with someone, like regardless if it's friendship, romantic, like whatever, I just feel like we vibed really well. We connected and he was like, hey, I'm looking to sign models. Like, you're a good vibe. I like you. I enjoy you. You're beautiful. Do you want to sign? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Still had my full-time job. I was like, whatever. And so I ended up signing and then we just started like kind of hanging out more. So like he was my manager and I had people like kind of in my corner being like, you need to stop doing that. He's your manager. Like, don't mix business and pleasure, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, that was never an issue with us. We had very good communication and like we were on the same page. Like, and it just kind of took us a while to admit that we actually had feelings for each other. And then after that, it was just kind of like, yeah, we're together.
Do you like it? Do you feel like it's harder to date a photographer? Do you get jealous at all of him like shooting other women?
No, not really. Just because of like the way we go about it. Like I'm always here and like even when I'm not there, like I know like it's a circumstance. Like I missed a couple of shoots because I had a wedding to attend. But other than that, I'm at the shoots. Like he wants me to be at the shoots. And it's never been an issue with any girls, honestly. Like I've never had anyone kind of like step on my toes or like try to be getting at him. Like I feel like everyone has been pretty respectful, which is like kind of surprising, I feel like in this industry. Yeah, but it's been really cool. Like it's just a wild ride. Like I've met so many people through him like just after meeting him, so I feel like we've been able to like kind of grow and learn a lot together, which is really cool.
On the wild side of things, though, the wild exclusive.
The wild exclusive. It's always wild.
Have you ever like had a threesome or anything? Like gotten a little spicy with him?
We always get spicy.
Ooh.
Tell us more.
No, just kidding. But no, like I mean, like we like to go out and have a good time, and you know, if that ends up involving another woman, then you know, it might happen. But like it's all a vibe thing. Like we don't like try to go out, like we don't need someone and like to try to spice things up. We're not like looking for a throuple situation, like nothing like that. It's just like, you know, if we're out having a good time and like someone's feeling us and we're feeling them, like, you know, why not have
So
a
what
little
she's
fun?
saying is sign up for the OnlyFans and really see what's going on.
If you want to find out more, you're going to have to subscribe because that's all we're sharing right now.
Speaking of, what do you post on your OnlyFans? And do you guys have a joint OnlyFans?
No.
Okay.
It's all separate. So I'm my free page. It's basically like Instagram, but without the Instagram police. And then I have my private page that obviously gets explicit with 3 X's. No, but like obviously you can find a lot of stuff on there. Just go exploring, ask me for whatever, and we'll see.
Oh, she said whatever.
Yeah, we'll see if you get it. We'll talk about it.
Have you ever had like a crazy custom, like have you ever had a crazy fan that asked you to do something weird?
Okay, so this isn't like anything like crazy, but it was just very random. Like someone hit me up and was like, "Can I do a custom request? Like, do you do customs?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And they were like, "I want you to do a video where you pretend you're throwing a birthday party for your child and like you have balloons. And then you get really mad because like them and their friends are not appreciating you and you just start yelling and popping balloons."
What?
That was it.
Did you do it?
He asked me if I had balloons and I was like, I can go buy
Yeah.
some. Never heard from him again.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Just so bizarre. He wanted me to wear like shorts and t-shirt, like
What?
not naked, like nothing. Yeah, it was very, I was like, sure. I was like, what kind of mommy issues you got going on over
Yeah.
here?
Maybe he was on shrooms.
Yeah, right, literally.
Honestly, I don't know if it would be shrooms that would do that.
God, that's a little weird. I definitely had some weird things.
Yeah.
Mer's only been on for 2 months,
Yeah.
but I'm sure you even gotten some weird shit by now.
The only thing, I haven't gotten any weird like custom requests, but people ask me like, oh, would you like crush my balls essentially? Like, would you kick me until I literally like blacked out?
Oh, I love that.
Me too.
Send them my way.
I know.
Send them my way. Like, I want to call you an idiot and a loser. Like,
Right.
yes, pay me to do that.
Right.
Pay me to
Literally.
do that.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Me too. Like, why? Like, give me more of those people. If you're watching,
I
you
think
know where
so
to
far
go.
that's like the craziest thing I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy, but like kind of
It's-
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like-
wasn't like, oh my God, what? I was just like, oh, okay. Like,
I
Wow.
would get so much enjoyment out of that.
This whole episode is going to be like the
oh,
wild.
yeah.
I don't even know because next up I was going to bring up wild ass fucking Britney Spears. Have you
Yeah.
seen her Instagram lately?
No, I haven't. I
She-
feel like anything like pop culture, just like
Goes over your head?
I feel like I don't pay attention, but enlighten me. I'd like to
She's
know.
been going wild after her like conservation. I don't know how to say that.
Conservationship or something.
Conservationship. I can never say it.
I'm not even going to try.
But
Someone help us.
right? But after it ended, I guess she's been off the deep end. She's finally pregnant, like she said she wanted
Okay.
to. But she's posting all these nudes on Instagram with
Yeah.
emojis on her nipples and shit. And if we did that, we'd be deleted in 2 seconds.
Someone show her to OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Show her the way.
Well,
It's-
even Kendall Jenner's posting her flat out nipple, and it's okay. But anybody else posts that, and it's like, oh, you're flagged, you're shadow banned, you're deleted.
You never freaking know. And the thing that frustrates me the most is like you see these girls on there posting wild shit, like their hand bra, like they're nude, but like nothing's showing and yada yada. But then they get deleted or they get their post tag taken down, and then they're complaining on their story. Oh, I don't know who has the time to go report me. No one's reporting you.
Right.
No one's reporting you. Like, get over it. The Instagram, that's just against the rules on Instagram
I
these
hate
days.
when girls do that.
Have you ever been like deleted or anything? Shadow banned,
No,
post
thank
deleted?
goodness. I've like been like a little angel. I'm very careful. Like anything, like if people tag me and stuff, like even stories, like I like double check it like 4 times. If they do like a link in bio sticker, anything like that, I
You
don't.
never had anything deleted.
I had one thing deleted, and it was a story someone else posted that I reposted. And they didn't get it deleted. They didn't get a violation. I didn't see it until like 2 months later, so I couldn't even do anything about it. And it was stupid. I was like in a bathing suit. It was like a boomerang in a bathing suit, like at the pool.
This shit is retarded.
Yeah, it's literally ridiculous.
We need Elon Musk to buy Instagram now.
I think we just need to like make a new Instagram. Just
Yeah.
literally get rid of Instagram.
Well, now they're making people subscribe to, like, pay and subscribe to your Instagrams. They're,
Yeah. Did
like
you see that?
OnlyFans.
That's pointless. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna delete it.
Exactly.
No
Yeah.
need, like, it's great. Like, I love Instagram, like, in theory, but it's just so frustrating. Like, I've had zero motivation to, like, actually, like, be posting on there because you're so limited about what you can do and how you can do it and what you can say. Like, I know people who have posted a comment on someone else's post saying, oh, like, big booty violation.
Yep.
Like, it's so frustrating. Like, why do I want to spend my time on this platform that is just trying to violate me for everything I do and everything I say?
Yeah, and these days, like, I feel like I don't even open it because you just open and it's like sponsorship, like ad, and I'm like, I'm not even seeing a single person I'm following, so what's the point? Like,
I literally live on Twitter. I don't know if you saw my tweet the other day. I was like, Twitter is like the bedroom of social media.
yeah,
I love it.
It's just where you're
I love
comfy. It's where
Twitter.
you want to hang out.
yeah,
It's
anything
just-
goes.
Yeah, you enjoy your time. You see what you want to see. You do what you want to do, and then you get out.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Twitter,
Right.
did you see? I believe Elon came out today and he said he was going to bring Daddy Trump back on Twitter.
Really? When should we expect the big?
I don't know when, but he said something. I don't want to like mess up the wording, but just in, Elon Musk says he would reverse Trump's suspension from Twitter, adds that the ban was morally wrong and flat out stupid.
Bring him back.
Word.
Hey.
I read that. Word for word.
Elon Musk, dude.
I mean, I just like feel like social media is like so like censored, and like that's what I feel like I like about Twitter is like they're not like watching your every move. Like I can't be on like a toxic space like freaking Instagram and just worry like why am I looking at like something that someone tagged me and looking at it 1,000 times, asking a bunch of people like, hey, do you think this is safe? Do you think I can post that?
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially
it's-
with Darren. You seen that one photo got deleted
Yeah.
and it wasn't even bad. It was
No.
not even bad. So
What was it of?
It was downstairs and it was like the side angle of me, not even my
But you're-
butt. It was literally a side of me and it got deleted.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't even take photos in lingerie anymore
It's so
for
weird.
Instagram. It's literally we constantly shoot in outfits.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it, because it's just like, we don't have to worry about how I'm posing or what I'm doing, because it's like I'm fully clothed. So like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about
But
it?
then where's the fun in that?
Yeah, my
Right?
engagement, especially me, obviously I built my page off of like bikinis and
Yeah.
lingerie. So then when I post fully clothed, my followers are like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. And see, that's where it's a little different, because I feel like my page has like more been like sort of like I don't even know what you would call that. Like,
Fashion?
more like fashion, like artistic, like, ours is different. Like when we post like big sets where it's like, I don't even know how many photos you can do, like 8 to 10
Mm-hmm.
of like one set, like those do super well for us. But like, I could post something with my ass out and it's just like, take it or leave it. Like they don't really care. So it's just
Wow.
like different, like how you like obviously like build your account.
What I don't like is the people like myself that's been on it since 2012 and we grew. I'm almost at 1.9 million.
Yeah.
They're shadow banning everybody that we helped build the platform.
Yeah.
8 years ago, the only reason why people were on there because of people like us showing our ass and fucking having sexy photos on
Yeah.
there. That's what made the platform. And now they're deleting us left and right, and it's like so scary. It's,
Yeah.
honestly, I do think Twitter is the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. As corny as it sounds, Twitter, you can like be yourself. You know.
Like I don't have to think about it. Like I just like have a thought and like go and tweet it. Or like I just want to post a picture, I go and do it. Like I don't have to like be like, okay, like what repost pages am I gonna tag today? And like, I just like it's so frustrating, and it's like, for what? Like the engagement on the whole entire app is down. Like everyone that I've spoken to, like millions of followers to like thousands of followers to just like a couple hundred followers, it does not matter. Like whoever is posting, whatever they're posting, everyone is seeing like less and less engagement, and it's wild.
I think that's also why me and Mur wanted to start this podcast, because we feel like we have like this, we could say whatever the fuck we want,
right.
which I love, and it gives us freedom. And our real supporters are going to tune in and listen to this.
It's giving you your own platform.
Yeah. No, exactly.
We love it. And we like to interview. Right now, we're doing females only.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the female, like, world, we're all shadow banned in everything all of a sudden. I feel like the abortion laws, like birth control things that's
Right.
happening, like, they're trying to silence us all. So I feel like we all need to, like,
Speak up.
Speak
yes.
up. Yeah.
Have a voice, use your voice. Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
I totally like support that. I love that, because like what better way to like put something out like a podcast where like who's gonna censor that? You're not putting it, like, you're advertising on Instagram, you're using your Instagram to advertise that, but like it doesn't matter if they're doing that. Like you have a million other platforms and people can still hear you speak and hear your voice on other platforms. And I just think like like going back to what you said, where like, people like you are getting shadow banned and like you're the people who have built up that platform. It's just like, why are you trying to change it and like target this younger group of kids and children and make it better for them when they're realistically like not the main audience of the platform?
Yeah.
Like, are they even allowed to be? Do their parents even know they're on there?
Right.
Like, I'm sorry.
Chances are probably not.
Like, right?
No.
Like, how many Instagrams do we all have? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, how often do we use it? Like, you should be catering to these people on your platform.
These little kids need to go back on their stupid TikToks.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of TikTok.
They just need to get rid of their phones. Can we, like, go back to a time where, like, 12-year-olds didn't have phones?
Right.
Everybody had like a flip phone.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I thought it was so
miss.
cool that my, like, little tiny phone played music
Me
when
too.
I was, like,
I know.
14.
Wait, did you guys see they just got rid of the first like little iPod to be made, like the square one with like the little,
Really?
you would like spin your thumb.
Yeah, you couldn't
The
even see what the
Nano?
name
iPod
was.
Nano or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Aw.
they just got rid of it. They just continued it or something like that.
I haven't seen mine like in years. I haven't seen one.
Mm-mm. No, oh, me either.
No.
Because now it's just
We're
iPad
old.
or iPhone. Yeah, now it's just iPad or iPhone.
Yeah.
That's scary. My like I have a 9-year-old brother and he has 2 iPads. In case one breaks, he has another. I'm like, Dad, what the fuck?
Wait, why though?
Well, it's
Because
also where they do their schoolwork now. It's how they do everything.
they don't even go out to play anymore. They're like, oh, I'll meet you on the iPad game at
Yeah.
6. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They can like go to the park with their friends, like through the iPad, literally.
Yeah, it's like all of that. What is that called? Like the
Like the
virtual
metaverse?
reality.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The world is scary.
Right.
And like right now, what we were talking about earlier is like, there's so many restaurants and everything closing nowadays because nobody wants to work. My landscapers were just here and they're like, sorry, like we don't even have like full staff anymore. We only have 2 of us now because
Wow.
nobody wants to work. And I'm like, gas is raising, food's raising, like all these prices are raising, but then nobody wants to work. Like where is everyone getting money and how are we living? I'm
Yeah.
so confused.
Well, I think after lockdown and stuff, like people learned how to make money from their phone too.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree, but I also tried to get a little waitressing gig like a year ago. And the manager, same age as me, was trying to tell me 4 hours before he wanted me to come in that this is your schedule. I'm like, bro, I'm self-employed. Like I make my own money. I have my own shit going on. I travel. I do this. I do that. Like you cannot tell me 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like you need me more than I need you. Like I don't need this. Like this is just kind of like for shits. Like goodbye. He's like, let me know when you're ready to take this job seriously. I'm like, all right, never speaking to you again.
Oh my
See
God.
you never.
Did you
Yeah.
guys see they just made like the first gas station without any workers? Everything is virtual.
No.
I don't remember where it is.
Really?
It's somewhere like in a desert or some shit like that. Or I don't know, somewhere in like the middle of the continent.
Yeah.
But
The continent.
I know. Using big words over here.
Oh, the country shit. Yeah.
That's what I meant. That was the
Middle of
word.
the country. Yeah, but they have no workers. Everything is like automated. But imagine.
So what if something's not working?
Exactly. But then also imagine, like, I would be, as a female, I would be afraid to go in there.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
You don't
security, no
know
nothing.
who's lurking there.
Oh wait,
Exactly.
I did see that everything's
Yeah.
vending machines. You just like bop bop, and it comes out. It's fucking so weird.
Right. Which
But-
is cool, but I wouldn't go in.
No,
I
and
mean, I guess it helps for people like who have social anxiety.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I feel like that would give me more social anxiety.
Yeah, I know, literally.
And on that, it's just like nobody wants to work. Like I was saying, and unemployment. Like at least in the state of Pennsylvania, people are still getting unemployment,
Yeah.
and it's like wild. And I heard there's talking about another stimulus,
Yeah.
another one
A
coming.
$2,000 stimulus, I think I heard.
Yeah,
I did not receive one single stimulus check.
Nuh-uh.
Not a single one.
really.
Yeah.
Why not?
Somehow I got 2 of them.
You're like lit.
And I still have it. I'm gonna put it in like a case because
Yeah.
it says it's signed from Donald Trump.
Oh.
I swear I got like a hard copy of it, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, yeah." I don't know why the fuck I got it, but I spent it. I think on probably food.
Yeah.
Uber
Food
Eats
or
over
weed?
quarantine. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Oh my God.
But it's scary. But that's what the world is gonna be. It's gonna be all user friendly, just card, no workers, and then all these other fucking people on unemployment. Finally, it's gonna end, and they're gonna be like, "What do we do?"
Yeah.
There's gonna
Yeah.
be no jobs. Like
It's gonna
so.
be hopeless.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's so hard because is it good that they're making all these places be able to work without workers since nobody wants to work? But then it's like nobody's going to be able to work then. So it's like it's just going to keep continuing forever
it's
and
like
ever and
a
ever.
double-edged sword. It's like no one wants to work, so they're like adjusting to no one wanting to work,
Yeah.
and
So
there's
let's
gonna be
make
no
it
jobs.
so nobody has to and just
Yeah.
give them all the money, I guess.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm scared.
I know, me too.
You know what's really scary though?
What?
That fucking news article you sent me with the
Yeah.
condom. Please.
Yeah,
please
okay,
talk
so-
about this.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so this is like a article that I saw, but a German woman, it didn't say where she was at, but I think she was in the United States, but her man was trying to charge her with rape because she wanted to get pregnant. She poked a hole in the condom, so he was able to charge her with rape, and then once the case like went through, she only got charged with sexual assault.
Isn't that crazy? What do you think?
What?
So yeah.
I
Say
think
you
I'm,
wanted
like,
a baby.
Kind of just like speechless about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know. Like it's wrong.
Right.
It's definitely fucking wrong. But it's just like society doesn't look at it as much as wrong because it's a woman doing it to a man.
Right.
Yeah.
Against his will. But like if a guy like takes off a condom during sex, like would they have the same feelings towards that if she was trying to charge him?
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're still choosing to sleep with them. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's why they went with the sexual assault and
Instead
not the
of
rape.
Okay, that makes sense. Because, like, you're still consenting to sex.
Yeah.
You're just not consenting to inseminating them. I
Yeah.
guess.
That's just so crazy.
Yeah.
That is really wild.
Yeah. And the whole Drake thing, that reminds me of the Drake thing, how the girl put he put
the
hot
hot
sauce in the
Sauce, that
condom.
was savage, honestly.
Honestly,
burned her pussy.
Good for him. Good for him. Like, I'm glad
Whatever
he's staying one
happened-
step ahead of the game with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
She
How-
tried to like sue him or something.
Yeah, I don't think it went
But
through.
it didn't, yeah.
Because it's like, but you are literally
Yeah,
digging through his trash, trying
Put-
to
that-
impregnate yourself
That is
with
crazy.
trash.
So then was she charged with sexual assault?
I just think it was dropped. Like that was it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And didn't we see on Twitter or something that was like, I don't know if this is like a fake story.
Oh,
what was
yeah.
it?
oh Lord.
Wait. So, okay. Say you're riding dick, right?
Mm-hmm.
He tells you to get off because he's about to come. If you don't get off before he comes, he can charge you with rape. Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But okay, think of it like this. Okay, then we have to put ourselves in the other person's shoes.
Okay.
Okay, what if you're having sex with somebody and you tell them to stop and they don't stop? It kind of.
Yeah, but like it's not my fault you pre-ejaculated and
Right.
came too early.
Yeah.
Like
If
you
you're
should have told
about
me
to-
to get off sooner.
Yeah. And if you're about to finish, you obviously had sex with them or he
Yeah.
had sex with you until it was over.
It's just, you need video proof of everything.
I feel like the world is so fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm about to fucking videotape myself having sex every single time. So I
Yeah.
have proof.
Yeah.
You hear that OnlyFans? She's gonna be videotaping.
Yeah, watch out.
No, but seriously, it's just like I feel like, I mean, luckily I don't have to worry about it because I don't think Darren's going out there saying that it was
Right.
unconsensual.
Right.
But, you know, it is a scary world out there for men and for women because, you know, there are a lot of situations where men take advantage of women, but there are a lot of situations where women regret a situation that they were in, they regret doing what they were doing, and then they not even necessarily like cry rape, but it's just like they're like, you know what, I didn't want to do that. And it's like, okay, but you literally consented. Like it was asked and it was consented to. And like now like you're having regret. And it's like I see both sides. I feel for both people, but it's just like, you know, it's just really hard.
Have you obviously, because you kind of help assist Darren in the shoots. You're like an assistant.
Yeah.
And have you ever had anything happen where a female was like maybe did a naked shoot or something and then afterwards was like, you know what, I didn't want to do that, but you peer pressured me or something? Like, has anything crazy
we
happened?
haven't like had anyone be like, you know what, like you peer pressured me. It's like more kind of like some people are like, you know, like I like kind of wanted to try it out. I did it. Now I don't want to release it. And it's just kind of like, okay, that's perfectly fine. And like, that's where like, you know, it is so nice, like being around like Darren, aka the Wild Exclusive, because like he is like so respectful of like women, because like there are people who have shot nude with him or whatever. And after they're like, you know what, I tried it, I wanted to do it, and like now I don't want to release it. And that happens. It happens, but like a lot of people don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And
they'll like sneak it out and be like, oh, well, I took the photos. It's my,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And like that's something that like he has never done. And like I don't like obviously I don't think he would change up and start doing it out of the blue, but like he's never done that. He's been like very good with that. And I've seen it. Like I've seen girls be like, you know what, like I want to try this implied, and like I don't normally like do that or whatever, blah blah blah. And then they're like, you know what, like I was thinking I would like that, but like, you know, I'm probably not really going to post it on Instagram, so can we just not use it? It never sees the light of day.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, all right, like we got the look. Okay, do you mind if I get naked? Like, I just like want to be naked, and they're like, oh yeah, like, like just
sure.
yeah.
That's
like,
why
please.
it's also so like important that you find who you're comfortable with and you know your team, or you at least know you get to know them at least a little bit, and you pick up on a vibe too
Yeah.
before you even start when you walk in
Yeah.
the door. You know,
For sure. And I feel like that is kind of what it is because I'm always there. So I feel like, sometimes people, like girls come and they'll like experiment because they feel comfortable with us. And I'm glad they do. Like, I want them to feel comfortable. And it's like, that's good that they feel comfortable to like kind of step out of their comfort zone and maybe like try some implied stuff if they don't normally do that, or try some new stuff if they don't normally do that. And then if they don't want that released, it's never going to be released. Like, I'm glad that like they have the comfortability with us to do that. So like, I don't know. Cause I definitely, photographers, man, like there's some crazy ones out there, and like people who have good reputations who are saying some wild shit. Like, you just never freaking know with people
Yeah.
these days. Like,
I only work with a few now, and Wild's now in my few.
yeah,
Because thank God you guys live kind of close.
yeah,
And you guys are very respectful. I love you both.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited that I got to meet you guys
Yeah.
both. But there are a lot of photographers, even that I work with, that now I never will work with, because
Yeah.
even I heard of things which photographers, maybe if they didn't do to me, they don't realize, like, if you did it to a friend or somebody
it's
else,
gonna get back.
it's gonna get back to me. And
always.
even if it wasn't to me, fuck you. Like, that was wrong, and I
Yeah.
don't appreciate it.
Yeah, and
so.
it's because, like, maybe they're not stepping on your toes and pushing you because you have over 1 million.
Yeah.
But who knows what they're doing to, like, the newbie girl who doesn't really know what she's doing. And, like, that's still freaking wrong. Like, it's so disgusting and, like, irritating. Like, I had a really bad situation, and, like, I don't work with that many people because I have the Wild exclusive. Like, I mostly, like, work with him. And, like, when we travel, like, I'll try to work with some different people if, like, we know of people that are good to work with. And there are people that I know that other people have been like, great experiences, and not the same.
Wow.
Not the same.
You guys are very like warm and welcoming, I guess you could say. Because even the first time that I shot with you guys, it wasn't even a plan or intended. We were like
Yeah.
hanging out downstairs. I think you guys just were wrapping up your shoe, and you were like, "Oh, do you want to go shoot upstairs real quick?" And I was like, "I'm a little shy. Like, I never did it before." And you're like, "No, like, I'll help you, you
Yeah.
know?" And even like the second one, I'm like, "Oh, I think I'm like gonna need help with like posing and this and that." You're like, "Oh no, I got you."
Yeah.
You know? So
Well, I'm like, because I feel like for me, it's like still pretty new. Like, I've only been doing it for a little over a year. So, like, I know like what it's like to be at where, like, you're kind of like still like not
Shy.
super confident in
Mhm.
yourself, and like you're like, like it is what it is, it's okay. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to waste your time. But like, everyone starts somewhere, and like you have to like be confident in yourself and get it done. And like, I'm glad we did it that time. And then it's just like it builds on it every single time you shoot.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And you said, I think one time you said you were trying to get into like modeling coaching.
I think Darren said that. I think
Well, you're good
Darren
at it.
said that. Thank you. I don't necessarily think it's something that like I'm like really trying to pursue. Like, it's something that I like to do, like when we're shooting with models. Like, I like to help out with like outfits and posing and stuff. But yeah,
Kind of like a creative director in a way.
yeah, I guess it is something that like I do like enjoy. Like, when I do it, it just like never really like, I've never really thought to like get people to actually do it, because I feel like I still am like so new that I don't really feel that confidence in myself, when like I really probably should be a little bit more confident in like myself and my skills and like my ability to like help others. But yeah, I guess I should do that.
You should. That's the Taurus in you.
Yeah, right.
There's so many directions over here.
I know.
So much stuff to do.
And so we shot. You guys have a studio. I wanted to bring up the
Yes.
studio. And now it's on Peer Space.
Yes, we
And
just-
The jungle.
yeah, I love
Yes.
it. So
So-
tell us more about it.
Yeah, so we kind of started our studio building in January, and it's now, I think we can say, like officially like done for where we're at now. We have like our whole like downstairs like jungle theme. We have a plant wall. We have a Marvel wall, repping the Marvel right
Ooh.
now. Yeah, we have some like backdrops now. Like, we have like, it's a really nice setup, and it is now on Space. We have an Instagram as well, so it is like really exciting. It's crazy. It can't even imagine like where we were at in January to like where we are now. Like, just the painting we've done, the shopping we've done. It's just crazy how everything has come together.
I'm proud of you guys. I love the Marvel wall
Yeah.
because I feel like that's my favorite, and I feel like a lot of people fucking love Marvel right
Yeah.
now. Like, even if you weren't into Marvel before, I feel like people are starting to get into it now.
It's like the movies, I feel like, are kind of like on a roll. Like they just had the Spider-Man movie and they just had the Doctor Strange movie. And so like I feel like the Marvel like is kind of a big thing right now, but like it's also just such a nice area. There's so many colors. Like you could do anything in front of it. It doesn't have to be like superhero related, but it's just like such a nice little corner with all a bunch of colors, and it's so different. Like I think that's what I love about like the space that we have made is I've never seen anything like it, and everything is so different. You have the Marvel wall, which is like super colorful, and like you can do so much with that. And then you have the plant wall, which is like a whole nother like boho vibe, like very different. And then you have the jungle, which like can be shot with natural light, or you can do it like in the dark when like change all the colors and everything. So I feel like there's just, it's so versatile there.
Yeah.
Well, also too, it's like I feel like when you're people like us, when it's like, oh, you're always busy, or like you don't really plan it out. You're like, let me just throw all this shit in a bag, and when I get there, I'm just gonna see what works. And it's like that you had a space for every outfit that I think any of us brought, because you have so many different like areas and concepts. Like you have girly, you have like a little bit like the Marvel stuff, like you have a little bit of everything, so it works.
And now we too, I don't think we had the backdrops when you guys were there. So now
We're setting it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had the plastic.
Yeah.
We were trying to do a plastic thing. We'll get there. We haven't quite perfected that one, but now we have just like white and black. We're planning to get like more colors. So like, you know, that's another thing that's super versatile. Like, I mean, it wasn't one of our main priorities because it was just kind of like, you know, backdrops are nice, but you can go anywhere and get a backdrop. So it's just kind of something we wanted to add to have for people.
Yeah. It's never a bad thing to have.
Yeah.
And everybody, this is on my page. So I have a bunch of the Marvel. You'll see the jungle. I have the plant wall on my page. You'll all see it. And it is on Pierce Space in New Jersey, correct?
Yes, New Jersey.
So if you're looking for this, that's where it
Looking for a
is.
studio.
You also had a good backyard too. The kids might have came out at one point, but
Yeah, me and Mer might have put a show on.
we had to cover
right.
back up real quick, but you have a nice backyard too.
It's warm. And any models who maybe are looking for somewhere to shoot, but they're like maybe shooting with a photographer they don't know or haven't met yet, and they don't want to be alone, Darren and I will be there. So, you know, that's an added bonus if you want us to be around. Obviously, if you don't want us in your hair, we'll just fuck off. But
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah. So how are you comfortable with like these people coming into your house? Like, would you lock like your bedroom doors and stuff?
yeah, so
Like-
we're always going to be there because like, we
Okay.
don't, obviously it is our home and like we only have like the downstairs for shooting. Like we have plans for like other things, but it's just kind of like, this is where we're at now. And so like we would be there, we'd be out like upstairs, like doing our own thing. But we are planning on like getting cameras and everything. So like everything's going to be recorded. Like nothing's going to get broken, stolen, like whatever. But yeah, no, we definitely wouldn't want to just like leave people up to like whatever. Cause like it is our home at the end of the day. And so like, you know, it would be kind of uncomfortable just leaving people free reign for however long they want to book it. So it's just nice for us to like know that like we're right upstairs and like, you know, if anyone comes upstairs, we're going to hear them. So it's like, no. Yeah.
I was thinking of putting my place on Pierce Space. I didn't know, like, is there like a way you have to like say that you're going to be there? Like, I never knew all these rules. Like, I don't know these rules.
I'm not really sure, honestly, because like he like created the whole booking and everything. I don't know if you have to say that you're going to be there, but I think normally like a lot of these studios aren't like in people's homes. So usually there is someone there.
Yeah.
So I think it is like there's a bunch of like other rules that you can list, but I don't think it asks anything about like if you're going to be present. And
I didn't even know that you could just do like the downstairs because I was like, I don't want people in this room.
No.
You know, like I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Well, also too, I feel like when you're posting it and like putting it up for people to like come to, you're posting pictures of like everything too. So unless there's a sign that says like, oh, there's more rooms upstairs or something, like naturally I wouldn't be like, oh, let me go up like clearly it's a house,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And like, I just feel like, I mean, we're going to be there either way. So like when we greet people and like we show them around, we're just going to kind of be like, you know, like upstairs is off limits. Like there's a bathroom down here. There's everything you need down here. There's no need to be going upstairs.
I'm going to be
Put a baby
asking
fence
you
up.
guys more questions later
That's
because I
good.
definitely want to do this. I
Yeah.
feel like
You need to.
I feel like I could make some money.
Do it.
Yeah.
You definitely could, especially like with your following.
And my
Do you
pool.
know how many people would just love to be like, I shot at that boosted
I know,
chicks
right?
place?
Yeah.
Like
$2,000 an hour.
$1 million an hour. Right. And you have to bring me food and alcohol.
Yeah, and a blunt.
Tequila, please.
Actually, I didn't know that one of my friends the other day, I didn't know she had an OnlyFans, and she posted something on her story and like all these outfits, and I was like, do you have an OnlyFans? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God, we have to collab. I was like, how do I not know this? And she was like, well, I don't like have a good space. And I was like, right there, like everybody wants somewhere to shoot at.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I know.
You have to.
I mean, it's hard though, like when it is your space. Like I feel like you do very well with like making your content, but I just feel like sometimes it's so hard to like get up and be like, this is gonna be a content day for me. Like I'm gonna get shit done. Because it's just like we were talking about this earlier. There's always stuff that you can be getting done. So I just feel like I'm always like, you know, I'm going to jump on the computer and do this, and then maybe I'll like get ready and do some content. And it's just like, it never ends up happening. So like, it's definitely, it's hard to kind of like put that fire up your butt. Cause it's like, I'll work all day long. But like, if it comes to like having to do my makeup and get shit done, I'm like, screw later.
Yeah,
Same.
it can wait. Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough.
Well, speaking of tough, I am having a tough time holding my pee. I really have to pee.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I've
I've
been
been all
working.
like sitting here.
I
Like,
know. I'm literally like crossed my legs,
know,
and I'm
me
like,
too.
oh my God, I have
it's
to
like
pee.
it's the foot. It's the
I know.
foot.
Yeah. It's like,
Do we have any more questions for Cap on She's All Cap?
She's all cap on.
With
She's all
Cap?
cap.
I know, right?
It's like catchy.
I know.
It is. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I think that we got to learn everything about you, and I
Yeah.
can't wait to do shrooms with you one day.
I know,
So
right?
excited. I can't freaking wait. You guys didn't hit me with too hard of questions. I'm like happy.
Oh, good. How was it? Was this good? You
It
think?
was fun. It was really fun.
You tune into She's All Cap, I hope,
I
right?
do.
Okay.
I do.
I'm like, I hope.
No, I do. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna get stage fright.
That's what she was saying.
But
downstairs.
yeah, but I'm like such a talker anyway that
I
I knew
know.
I was gonna be fine.
It was good.
Hopefully I didn't talk too much.
No, not at all.
You did good. And thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
Yes,
and
thank
Thanks
you.
for having me, guys. Thanks for
course.
thinking of me.
Of course. And hope
Super
everything
fun.
goes well with the studio, with your modeling
Yeah.
career. Everybody
Thank
sign
you.
up to our OnlyFans.
Sign up to my OnlyFans, follow me on Instagram, book the studio, anything
Hey.
else.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is the kitty cap
With a K.
with a
Cap.
K,
Yep.
K-A-P.
All right, guys, signing off. We have to get back to the pool because
Yeah.
it's a hot day out.
Top girl summer out there.
Toodaloo.
Let's hear it. What is it?
It's boosted, bitch.
What's up, guys? It's Mer.
She's all cap. She's all